Today I want to talk about Bernie Sanders and how he's working with Governor Cuomo, the governor of New York, on funding college tuition, getting free college, to making college free for New York students. I think that's a great idea, mostly because it's about time that the rich paid their fair share. Now many people are concerned that this is taxing them, but it's not. It's taxing the rich. It's time for them to pay their fair share. And if most other modern nations, first world nations in Europe can do it, so can we. And it's about time. Those of you whining and complaining that this is going to hurt our economy and that it's a negative, it's too much spending and that this is a negative thing. Since when was investing in our youth and our future a bad thing? Other nations have done it and they're prospering. It's time that we make sure that it is known to people that education is a right. Everyone should have a chance to get a free college education. That way we can't be separated by our income. That way we all have a shot at making it. That's the American dream. And I went and collected some facts for those of you doubters. So first off, I want you to know that New York already has the lowest tuition rate for in-state students, and it's about $6,000 a year at four-year colleges. That's their rate. They already have the lowest rate, and so they already spend about $1 billion in support of their tuition assistance program. That's how they are able to keep the tuition rates so low. And how much more would you think it'll cost for free college? It'll only cost about $163 million more. Compared to $1 billion, that's not much more. And with that investment, you're gonna get a more highly educated workforce and people prepared to tackle advanced jobs. And having people with higher incomes will benefit a society. Having more people who have a higher education also benefits society. And it's just fair that the rich pay their fair share. So take that. What happened during the election is we failed Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders did not fail us. He is continually working to help the lower and middle class people. He is continually fighting for us. He is the champion for the middle class, and we failed him. We didn't go out and vote. We let Hillary Clinton steal the election away from Bernie with all the scandals and all the holes and flaws she had. We let him go. He was one of the, if not the most progressive presidential candidate we've ever seen, and we let him slip through our fingers. It's a real shame. And I full-heartedly believe that if it was Bernie Sanders against Donald Trump, Bernie would have demolished him. I believe Bernie Sanders would have been president right now. And mostly because Bernie doesn't have he doesn't have flaws like Hillary does. He doesn't have dirt that you can dig up on him. Bernie Sanders was our champion, and he's still trying to be. And I appreciate what he's doing for us. And it's a good thing that New York is starting to fund for free colleges for 4-year schools and state colleges. That's just, once New York does it, it's a matter of time that the other states do it. I know 2 other states have done it already, but New York is a big one. Once it's a domino effect. And once people see that it's not hurting the economy and that it's mostly taxing the rich, And once people see how it's benefiting their society, they're gonna allow for more states. They're gonna want to see it in more states. People are gonna vote for free colleges in more states, and governors will have to listen to their constituencies and hear out the voices of the people in other states. So this is a test run, and I know that since every other first world nation does this and they're fine, America can do it too. Mr. Sandman out.